on live in a while. So my phone's like shaking around. So I'm trying to prop it up with books. So just give me a minute. I think it's kind of fine that I'm not being professional because like no one's even on here yet. So like I said, I'm just trying to prop this up because it's, if I do this, you're gonna be able to see it, aren't you? Maybe not. Okay. How's that? It's still like shaking around. All right, I think this is good. Let me see. Oh, lovely. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you so much for joining. I was so busy trying to do my angle that I forgot to put on. Let me see. I can't see your comments. 1 second. Okay. Rancy, hi. Thank you for joining. All right, so can you see this book if I go like this? Can you see the book? Any books like on the screen, like in the bottom of the screen? Oh, but then I can't see the comments. Well, that's just really smart. I feel like this angle's really bad because I'm just shaking around. So you know what? We're just gonna have a little live where we're just moving around since I always sit in one place. So you guys just get some lovely angles. We're changing my angle. I wanted to have it so that you could see my other third shelf, but it's just not gonna work for me to sit on my bed because it's just not gonna work. That looks really bad. I'm reading KOTLC right now and I have like the dust cover off. This is like the most chaotic I've ever been. Okay, so here's if you guys are on 2 books, and I feel like that's really awkward. So we're just going to add some more books. Okay, let's see. This is really awkward for me. You guys get to stare at my ceiling. Let's see. I'm gonna grab some more books over here. Oh, what's happening? Okay. So I'm grabbing some more of my library books to just make a stack. So I want to show you the books that I'm going to use. These are like the books that are on my TBR, but I don't know if I'm going to read any of these, I'm so mad, before Halloween. I wanted to read the new Percy Jackson book before Halloween. I wanted to read this book before Halloween, and I wanted to read Twilight before Halloween. And you know how many of those I read? None, because I'm reading this one right now, The Chalice of the Gods, because I forgot that I needed to read that one. So I really like it, but that's just my problem. So that should be enough books to get started for my little stack. Powerless is so good. I'm currently reading it. I'm on page 80, I think, and I'm glad you like it. I don't know how into it I am so far, just because it's just feeling like a Wattpad, which is disturbing. So I'm definitely not giving up. I'm giving it more time. All right, let's see. Homemade tripod because I broke 2 of mine, and I only have 2. All right, we'll probably go on subscriber only in a minute, just because people are gonna start getting weird. Can I request a book? Yes, request me, or like, what do you mean request a book? I just realized how weird that was. Do you want me to request, wait, I'm so confused. Okay, do you want me to like give you, wait, requesting, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm so confused. Okay, how is this angle, guys? Because I'm like sitting on my drum. I think we're gonna go on subscriber only because people are being weird. Okay. Much better because people are already being weird, but we still got 36 people on here. I don't know why people always have to be so weird. Like, we're here to talk about books. So we're on subscriber only. The real ones are here. Or the new people that subscribe to keep watching, but then they just can't comment. So I have a little story time for you guys. Actually, my channel, I don't know if you guys saw my post. So I posted about this on my backup account. And my backup account is how you can get like all the inside scoop about what's going on with me and my channel. So make sure to go subscribe to that. It's like those accounts people make where you have to like pay, but it's just another YouTube account. So my little story time is that my channel got deleted. And so basically, my family and I were hanging out, we were watching some TV, and we went downstairs, and my phone was like on the charger, and there was like a bunch of notifications from Gmail, and I was like, that's weird. No one ever like talks to me on Gmail. So I opened it up, and it's like, from YouTube team to Charlotte's BookNook. I'm really sorry to say this, but your YouTube channel has been permanently deleted. And I love my channel so much that I dropped the phone like onto the counter, and I like leaned over and I started crying, and my parents thought someone died. I felt so bad that I scared them, because if somebody did die, that the reactions I had should not be similar, and I think it just startled me so much, and I didn't know what to do, and it was kind of like late at night because my dance, like I do dance really late. I get there at like 7:30 and I leave at 10, so it was like already getting late, and I was just like all over the place from watching the show, and there it is, like my channel's been deleted, and it was so scary. I was like, I don't even know what to do. So I was crying, and my parents were helping me fill out like that form you can submit that's like, I don't know if this ever happened to any of you, but it's like if you disagree with them, you can fill out this form. But basically, they were saying that I was deceitful and spam. So like spam and deceit as in some sort of thing I said or links. I was trying to do something deceitfully, and like it was so weird because I'm like, I don't promote anything on my channel. Like, I mean, I say a book is good, but I don't try to like sell things or anything, or I don't give you links that aren't real. And so basically what happened was my channel was gone from the internet permanently, it said. And then about 30 minutes later, before I even submitted the claim, it was back. And I was like, what? Wait, what just happened? Yeah, it was back onto YouTube. And it was the YouTube team again from Gmail, like apologizing about them deleting my account and telling me like everything's okay, you don't even have a strike, which I thought was really weird because I had never even gotten a strike before. I was like, this isn't even possible. How did my account just get deleted? So everything is fine now. I am back on the internet and back on YouTube, and it was literally just 30 minutes that you could not find my channel or any of my videos, and it was a traumatic night. But honestly, the thing I've learned is that I need to think through every little thing I say, because I don't want that to happen for real. So like when my channel got deleted, I was just trying to think through everything that I possibly could have said or done to like get my channel deleted. The numbers on here are not real. I had 23 people, now I have 69, and I think I'm gonna go back to 23 in a minute. But yeah, that's just my little story time on how my YouTube channel was permanently deleted, as they said, and it was a very crazy experience. But yeah, I feel like the thing that I can learn from that is to think through everything that I do, and that's why I'm trying to be like super careful with everything. Like even my music, like I had a feeling like it had to do with music that I used that was like not like free. So I went back through all my music. So just a message to all the other YouTubers out there, be super careful, because anything can happen to your account without you even doing anything. So I hope this has never happened to any of you. Do you like Latin American literature? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't really know if I've read any of that, so tell me like some popular Latin American books, because I probably haven't read any, but give me some ideas. Oh my gosh, 59 people. I don't know if these numbers are real, but if we have 59 subscribers on here right now, that is a new record, so thank you so much. That's actually really cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab my water. I know I always have like a LaCroix on here, but I wanted to save mine for dinner, so we're getting the Stanley. I have returned with my Stanley. This is what happens though. When you like put it doesn't line up with the logo. That's really random. My friend got this for me for my birthday, and I beat it up a lot for an expensive water bottle. No, there's no LaCroix. I know. I'm so sorry to let you guys down. This is 2 lives in a row. I've just let you guys down, so I apologize. I promise if everything goes according to plan and I go live on Sunday, the LaCroix will return. But at least this way you can't see me like drinking, because I feel like that's weird. All right. If you notice anything different on my bookshelf, you could probably barely see it, but how do you point? I gotta like point like, that's funny. I redid my letterboard. It says, I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers, and I did a little poll on my other account. It's called Charlotte's Web, by the way, and I think the username is Charlotte's BookNook Chats or something, like the or what is that called? It's the handle is Charlotte BookNook Chats, I think. And I basically post edits on there, and not edits of me, like edits of book characters, and then talk on community posts. I highly recommend Jorge Luis Borges. I don't speak Spanish, I'm trying. For example, he wrote short stories and is regarded as one of the greatest writers of all time. Wow, okay, that's really cool. I will definitely look into that. So yeah, I gave you guys my little story time on how that all happened with my channel being deleted. But what books are you guys reading right now? I am reading a lot of books at once, and it's a problem, but let's go ahead and go through them. So I'm reading Chalice of the Gods on audio and on the actual book, like actual hardcover. My brother owns the original Percy Jackson series and then the first two in the college series, and so I'm reading the first one, borrowing it from him. So reading that. I have been reading A Light in Hidden Places on audiobook, but I'm kind of taking a break from it because it's a bit slow and I kind of go back and forth. Then I'm also reading Powerless right now as a buddy read with another YouTuber. Then I'm reading Twilight because it is a Halloween sort of book, but nothing like too dark and spooky because like I'm a Christian, so I don't want anything like demonic. All right, we're up to 4 books. Let's see, what else am I reading? Oh yeah, number 5, the Railway Children audiobook. It's on YouTube, and the one I'm listening to is just amazing. So I counted 5. That's a problem, but I don't know if there's any other ones I'm forgetting. So I think I'm reading 5 books right now. It's actually really funny because ever since I was like really little, I always had this rule I could only read 5 books at once, and we're sticking to the rule. We're doing it. I have missed some comments. I recently read a few nonfiction books. Nexus by Yuval Harari is quite interesting. Ooh, that's cool. You have a lot of books. What is your favorite you suggest me? Okay, every single live I get asked this. So, my favorite books, The Secret Garden is one of my favorite books. Another one of my favorite books, Heartless by Marissa Mayer. Then Love and Gelato is another one of my favorite books. Let me see what else we got. I love The Selection. I love the Match series. The Penderwick series is probably my favorite like book series of all time, but my favorite individual book of all time is Bluebird by Sharon Cameron. One of my favorite middle grade book series is The Secrets of the Manor series. Okay, I kind of just threw that all at you. Hope that's good for now. Have you read Keeper of Lost Cities? Yes, I love Keeper of Lost Cities so much. I am so excited for 9.5. I have not read Stellar Loon yet due to it just being kind of boring, but I'm getting it on audio so I can put it on double speed, and then I'm just going to finish that super quickly because I'm so excited for 9.5. I'm you know when you're like super excited but you know you shouldn't be because it's probably not going to be good. I just feel like since the series is just getting dragged on and on and on, and I personally believe that it's getting dragged on and on and on for 2 reasons. One second, we are going to do this. I don't know what's going on with this person. Okay, I personally believe two reasons that the series is dragging on and on and on. The first one is because it's making her money. Now, I don't want to just falsely assume, but the more books that you make, the more books that you sell and so on. And if she ends the series, how is she going to make more money if she's going to have to start another series and she knows that this series already has millions, maybe even billions of fans? So I see where she's coming from. It's making her more money to make more books. And secondly, I feel like she is probably really attached to this series that has done so well that she herself doesn't want it to end. Maybe she can't wrap her mind around it. Maybe, I have a feeling Shannon Messenger has the last book written and it's like 2,000-3,000 pages, and she just keeps taking parts out of it and writing them into other books, because every time she writes the last book, she just goes, oh, wait a minute, I have more I could write about, and so on. And so those are like my 2 little like theories. They're probably not even true, but that's just what I could see being possible. Just to sum it all up, she wants to keep the series going because it's making her a lot of money, and secondly, because every time she tries to end the series, she comes up with more she should write, and she knows people will read it no matter what, so she writes it, and then it just keeps on going. And I don't really know any authors that really do, like, the 0.5. I know, like, that's technically a novella, but they're not novellas. Like, 8.5 was just as long as the rest of the books, and I have a feeling Keef's book, 9.5, is also going to be that long. But, yeah, I need to read Stellar Loon. I know all about, like, chapter 42 and stuff like that. I definitely need to read that book. I'm really excited, and then I'm so excited for 9.5. Thank you for replying. I will read them all. Oh, okay. Me too. I'm going to get it pre-ordered. I want to do that, but I don't own any of the other books, so we just got, like, creepy Keef drawing book on my shelf. It's not really creepy, but, like, so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the new Keeper of Lost Cities book. I'm super excited for it, but I don't know if it's going to be amazing or not. Also, because I did look at, like, the graphic novel at Target once, and I was like, Oh, this is just really nice. I couldn't tell who is who based off of the drawings, but since that is her newest book, it kind of scares me. But I will definitely read the book unless it comes out and there's things in it that like I don't with the rest of her books. So let's just hope that everything is okay with this book. I haven't heard anything. I'm just saying I'll read it even if all the reviews are terrible, unless it goes against like what I believe. So that's I'm so excited. I cannot wait for that. And then the other book that just came out is Nothing Like the Movies, which me and Reese, she has her own channel. She's my internet best friend. We met up in real life. We have a video of it on my channel. I should like send it to her and she could post it on hers. That'd be cool. But basically what happens is she has it and she's freaking out over it. She's like, she's crying, she's telling me all this, and I'm just like, bro, I need to get my hands on this book. But it's $18. And I'm like, I have a Barnes & Noble gift card for $20, but do I want to spend it all in one book? And then here's my main issue. I own Better Than the Movies, but it's in paperback. So I'm like, they next to each other, it just wouldn't look good. And then there's the problem of which one do I get? The Barnes & Noble edition, the cute little fall orangey one, or the purple one? So yeah, that's just my little, all the new books that are coming out. That's just my little thing. I'm trying to like, on my lives, not just talk like this all the time. I'm trying to like stop between my sentences so you guys can understand what I'm saying. Because I got done with the live one time, my dad was like, do you always talk that fast? And I was like, I don't know. So we're working on talking slower on the live. So how are you guys doing? What books are you currently reading right now? I kind of went through mine, and I think the one that I'm enjoying the most is probably, I don't even know yet. I just started Twilight and Powerless, but Powerless is the one that I'm enjoying the least. And then honestly, Railway Children used to be the one I was enjoying the least, but I'm really, really liking that. I feel like it's starting to get more interesting and I'm kind of getting to know the characters more, and I definitely really like them. Also today, guys, I wrote my first book review, and this was like a big milestone for me because when I started my channel, it was supposed to be a book review channel and I just never found time for it, and I loved posting, so I would just post like videos I could film in one sitting. But I wrote my first review today and I read it to my mom. She said it was good. I don't know, like she doesn't read a lot of book reviews, so I don't know if it was amazing, but I sat down, basically what I did was I read through on Goodreads, people that I follow on Goodreads, I read their reviews, and then I kind of wrote down a few things that I liked or things I wanted to talk about on my own, and then I kind of wrote my own interview. I gave the shortest synopsis of Caraval you could ever give, and because I get hated on all the time for spoiling books. I don't know. And so I gave the shortest synopsis ever, and then I kind of went into detail about it, what I liked and I didn't like. So make sure to go check that out. I'm hoping, if I find the time, to kind of use that review that I wrote and film a full-length video on it. But also I gave on that video like things that people, like, I don't want to say trigger warnings, but like things that people that are like deal breakers for them to read books. I didn't give my opinion on any of them, but I just wrote like what was and wasn't in the books for things that stop people from reading books due to like whatever they believe. So I kind of wrote all that down on the review as well. So if you haven't already, make sure to go check that out and let me know what you guys think, because it was like my first review that I wrote. But I did practice on here with you guys the other day, which was super fun. So thank you for always being here for that. Powerless and the First Trials of Apollo. Awesome. Powerless, we're just doing it together. How are you liking it? I feel like you just said you liked it earlier on, but like what are you thinking about it so far? I don't think you've ever spoiled a book, LOL. It's just people on lives. I don't know if they're like just trying to like annoy me, but I do worry about it. So I try to be like super careful with a synopsis because I hate when I'm reading a review and then there's just this big spoiler and I'm like, oh. Or like, do you know when you guys are reading a book and you're getting really invested in it, so you decide to like look up fan art or edits or something, and then you just get the whole thing spoiled? So I try my best not to do that. I don't think I want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay, I think, oh, sorry guys. Oh, the ice cream truck is in my neighborhood. I can hear it. Let's see. What books do you recommend for middle grade? Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, I can recommend so many middle grade series. Historical fiction, fantasy. Well, it's not fantasy. It's like they're like princesses and stuff, but it's just historical fiction. Would be the Secrets of the Manor series. That one is by, I want to say, Adele Whitby. I'll show it to you just so you can kind of remember. This is one of my favorite series ever, and it has 8 books. Here's like the first one. And this is amazing for all ages. Like, I read this when I was really young, but I still read it now, and it's just as amazing. And that's the same exact thing with the Penderwick series by Jeanne Birdsall, or Jean. I don't really know how you're supposed to say it, but that's one of my favorite series of all time. I love that one so much. I do read mostly middle grade, so this is a good thing for me to recommend. For fantasy without magic, I would recommend the False Prince series, the one behind me. And then fantasy with magic, I'd probably say like Keeper of the Lost Cities. And also, I feel like classics that kids can read, or like middle grade readers can read, would definitely be The Secret Garden, Heidi, and A Little Princess. Also, Anne of Green Gables and What Katie Did are some of my other favorite ones that I read when I was little, and they weren't like hard to understand. And I also love Snow and Rose for like a modern classic It's not retelling. It's a retelling, but of a classic. It's a modern classic, and it's a retelling of Snow White and Red Rose. And I also definitely recommend the Winter House series. That one is really, really fun. I feel like that one has a ghost in it though, so just letting you know about that. And also, American Girl books are some of my favorites. Now, the original Spy School books 1 through 10, totally, I love those so much. I would always recommend them. City Spies is another one of my absolute favorites from middle grade. Then The Strangers is book 1 in the Greystone Secrets series. I love that so much. I'm naming a bunch of them. This is probably a lot, but just save my live in like a playlist and you'll be able to find it. And okay, I think I'll stop there for now so I don't like give too many, but those are just a few. That's a lot. I think it's good pace for me, and there's usually something happening. That's what I just texted August about, who I'm reading this book with, and I was like, you know what, I have a bunch of issues with the story itself, but I definitely really enjoy how there's never been a dull moment. It's like one of my most used lines on my channel, I feel like, when I'm talking about books. There's never been a dull moment. I say it a lot, but it's true when it comes to a fast-paced story. There's never been a time in the book where I'm just bored or hasn't kept me wanting to read. Like, whenever I start reading Powerless, I'm worried that I won't like it because of all the issues, but I never found myself wanting to put it down, so I think that's a good thing. I hate when I look stuff up on Pinterest and it shows my favorite character dying. Oh, I don't know if that's ever happened to me, but that'd be pretty bad. Just like, actually, that's terrible. So we're looking up, oh, I just want to see some fan art of my favorite character fan art dead. That'd be so bad. I feel like lives are like phone calls, but you can't just stop talking and let the other person talk because you have to keep talking the whole time. I think I'm going to get off in a few minutes because I have some more reading I need to grind. I've tried to make my channel my main focus right now that I hit 1K. By the way, thank you so much for that, guys. That is just incredible and amazing. In case you guys are wondering who my 1,000th subscriber was, he was my dad. And we were joking because he was like, all right, I'm your 1,000th subscriber. Do I get like a shout out? Because you know when people are trying to like reach something, they're like, okay, whoever is my 100th subscriber, 1,000th subscriber gets a shout out. But he's like, do I get my shout out? I'm like, you don't have any videos. But so yeah, my 1,000th subscriber was my dad. But I have a screenshot of when I hit 999 and then 1K, which is really cool. I'm gonna try to like keep those. And yeah, so now that I've hit 1K, I feel like I'm all like professional now. I'm not like getting paid or anything, but I want to make this like my focus. So I changed my posting schedule to every other week for 2 reasons. One, because my channel is starting to feel like a burden, which is not what I ever want it to be like. And secondly, because I'd have more time to focus, and I just finished editing a video today and I'm so excited about it. But if you want to know what it is, you have to go to my Charlotte BookNook Chats channel because that's where I'll be kind of teasing it. So yeah, I finished that one. It'll come out a week from tomorrow, and we'll try to just keep up the every other week with the videos. All right, I need another question for you guys because this is probably boring if I'm just talking. So let's think. What else could we talk about? What's your most anticipated read? I asked this on my Charlotte Chats. I feel like I've talked about that account so many times, but it's only got 39 subscribers, and we got 1K over here, so go subscribe. It's also my backup account, so I have it in case my channel gets deleted, which it did, and I want to have more followers on there in case this one gets deleted. So I would definitely, oh yeah, most anticipated read. Mine right now is Nothing Like the Movies, the book, like most anticipated read, like book you're most excited to read. I think that's what that means. So yeah, mine would be Nothing Like the Movies. Search Joe Schmo, search recommendations, Joe Schmo, Joe Schmo death. What in the world? Is that what I need? Is that your favorite character who died or something? I don't know what that is. So yeah, what's your most anticipated read? What book are you most excited to read? I keep looking like down because I have my books right here, like the little tripod that I made. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, what to read next? Oh wait, I'm already reading 5 books. No, it's a joke. LOL. Okay, I'm like, I don't know what that is at all. I honestly, when I read the comment, I thought it was like some weirdo who could comment now since we've been on here for a while. And then I was like, oh wait, no, that's Lorraine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I have to go now, guys, because it's 4:10, and like I said, I have to grind some more reading, and I have some things in my evening. So thank you so much to everyone who joined. We had quite the live today with people on here, and it was more low-key, but thank you again to everyone who joined, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next live. Bye! Jesus loves you!